Learn about the sales invoice with Nadia Jones. In this lesson you will learn what is a sales invoice, the information required to prepare a sales invoice, how to prepare the sales invoice, and how to calculate trade discounts. A sales invoice is a source accounting document that records a business transaction. Sales invoices provide the business with a record of the services they have provided to a client. It shows when the services were rendered and how much money the client owes the business. Here is an example of a sales invoice. Take note of the information presented here. If you are asked to prepare a sales invoice in the future, this is what you will be expected to prepare. First, your invoice must have the name and address of the organization selling the goods or preparing the invoice. In this case, it is Pink Tip Clothes and Accessories of 24 Bargain Lane, Ocho Rios P.O. St. Anne. You may add a telephone number if asked. Next you must have the date that the invoice is prepared. In this case it is July 15, 2022. Next you have the name and address of the customer. MBJ One Stop, 25 Main Street, Port Maria, St. Mary. The name of the document being prepared is of utmost importance. If your document does not have a name, your examiner may not know what document you are preparing, and you may lose marks. This document is a sales invoice. Note there is a unique number 001. Always ensure that any invoice that you prepare has an identifying number. This number becomes useful later on when transferring the information to your books of original entry, such as your sales day book or sales journal in this case. Note the 4 columns on this sales invoice: quantity, description, unit cost, total cost. The quantity column shows the number of items being sold. The description column describes the items being sold. The unit cost is the cost for a single item. The total cost is the overall cost for a set of a particular item. For this invoice on line 1, the quantity or number of items been sold is 10 pairs. The description is green Clark's shoes. The unit cost or the cost for one Clark's is $15,000. The total cost is therefore the $15,000 times the 10 pairs of shoes, which gives us $150,000. Remember, each shoe is $15,000. Pause the video and do your own calculations. Repeat as many times as necessary. The aim is for you to understand. In the second line we are selling 24 graphic t-shirts at $1,000 each. What is the quantity? If you say 24, that's correct. What is the description? If you say graphic t-shirts, that's also correct. And the cost for one t-shirt? Great. $1,000? Total cost? $24,000. So we sold 10 pairs of Clarks for $150,000. And 24 graphic t-shirts for $24,000. What is the total amount due to us? $174,000. That's $150,000 plus $24,000. If there were no discounts, then the customer would pay us $174,000. But there is a discount of 25%. What is a discount? A discount is the deduction from the total amount on a bill. It can be a trade discount, given when items are bought in bulk, or a cash discount given when bills are paid before the due date. A discount therefore makes the bill less. So the bill is $174,000, and there is a trade discount of 25%. This means the bill will be reduced by 25%. So we find 25% of $174,000. On your calculator input, 0.25 times 174,000. You get $43,500. Subtract the $43,500 from the $174,000. That leaves $130,500. The bill the customer MBJ One Stop will pay is no longer $174,000. They will now pay $130,500 because they have been given a trade discount for buying in large quantities or in bulk. Here is a question for you to try on your own. Pause the video and prepare the invoice. Then continue watching to see if you have correctly prepared your invoice. Assume that you work at Island Cove Haberdashery located at 2 King Street, Kingston 10. Omar Gomez of Pear Tree Bit, Kingston 5, sent the following order to be delivered ASAP. 24 pairs unisex Crocs, 5 dozen pairs size 9 black socks, 24 Secret Gel deodorant. Prepare the sales invoice to be sent with the order on July 24, 2022. Assume that Crocs are sold at $2,500 per pair, socks at $100 per pair and Secret Gel deodorant at $1,000 each. Any item above 3 attracts a 15% trade discount. Include an invoice number. Let's recap the information we need to prepare the sales invoice. We need the name and address of the seller, the date the invoice is being prepared, the customer's name and address, and the document must be named and have a unique identifying number. We also need 4 columns bearing the title, quantity, description, unit cost and total cost. Note that only a single $sign is needed under the cost. Let us take a look at the completed invoice. The name at the top of the document for the seller is Island Cove Haberdashery, and the address is 2 King Street, Kingston 10. The date is July 24, 2022. The customer, Omar Gomez, Pear Tree Bit, Kingston 5. The name of the document is there, sales invoice, and the unique number, 003. We have columns for quantity, description, unit cost, and total cost. Remember your $signs. If you have everything so far, good going. Well done. For the first item, under quantity, we have 24 pairs. Under description we have, unisex Crocs. Unit cost, $2,500. Total cost $60,000. Second item. Quantity, 5 dozen pairs. Description, black socks. Unit cost, $100. Total cost, $6,000. Third item, quantity 24. Description, secret gel deodorant. Unit cost $1,000. Total cost $24,000. When we add the total column, $60,000, plus $6,000, plus $24,000, gives us $90,000. Remember to pause and repeat as many times as necessary for you to grasp the concept. The question said any item over 3 attracts a 15% trade discount. So since all the items bought are over 3, we are going to apply the discount. The bill is $90,000. To find 15% of $90,000, we input 0.15 times 90,000 on the calculator. This gives us $13,500. You can use your own method to calculate the percentages. There is no one right way to do your calculations. To get the amount that the customer should pay after the discount, we subtract the $13,500 from the $90,000. The balance, $76,500, is what the customer will pay. I hope you learned how to prepare the invoice and how to calculate discounts. For more information, see Robinson, Sheila, and Wood, Frank, 2007. Principles of Accounts for the Caribbean, 5th edition, Pearson Education Limited.